What's up, guys? I want to review the DC app, and I want you to know that when I review this, I'm reviewing this as a Marvel fanboy. Throughout the years, I've always collected Marvel comics. I've collected DC too, but I've collected way more Marvel than I have DC. So when I'm telling you this, I'm telling you this from that perspective. Okay, so this is the DC Universe app. You click on it, and this little button right here, it's got the star on it. Underneath it, it says home. Basically, you can scroll through it and it'll start showing you the different stuff that they have, the different comics, the different movies trending right now. This is one of my favorite series right here, Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. You can click on that, and it has all four books on there. And of course, you can read through them, and this is epic. If you've not read this is definitely epic to read. It's good stuff. If you're a parent like me and you want your kids to start reading, I think that this is probably a good way to go because a lot of stories are actually pretty good. And DC, for me, has always had a lot of magic. And this video isn't towards children. This video is towards other adults who enjoy comics or enjoy movies. And it's directed towards other parents who are just like me who want their children to read. I'm thinking this is a good way to go because I know that my kids a lot of times they want my phone so that they could occupy themselves, and I think what a better way to occupy yourself than to read. But again, we're still on this news feed, and it's got different information here like 5 Santa Claus team up stories. It's just whatever. There's a lot of stuff in here. 12 Days of DC Holiday Nights, and it's spelled with a K. But moving on, this little play button right here, you click on that, and of course that's going to bring up their series like Doom Patrol, Constantine, Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, and on the bottom it'll tell you 4 seasons. Krypton has 1 season. Titan has 2 seasons. Shazam 3 seasons. The Flash 1 season. Wonder Woman, of course, with Lena Carter. Oh my God, she is pure hotness. I love that woman. I used to dream about Linda Carter. Swamp Thing, 1 season. Okay, then it's got movies. A different whole variety of movies from DC. It doesn't have all their movies on there, but it's got a lot of good stuff on there. It's got their animated series Harley Quinn, Teen Titans, The Green Lantern, the animated series, Young Justice. It's got a lot of stuff. Okay, now this, and I haven't even went through everything yet. But on this next icon that looks like a book, you click on that. This is where their comics are at, okay? This is where you can find all kinds of goodness. This right here is like the fruit of the gods. This is the kind of stuff that they read right here. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. You scroll back to the top, right? You got all comic book series. You got storylines. Let's see, epic tales of heroism that span the multiverse. What's this next one? Get to know essential adventures of the world's greatest super, and then it says her, and then dot dot dot. Showcase specially selected stories from throughout DC history. So all comic series. So we're gonna click on that, right? And then you can just scroll down, and it's just comics after comics after comics. But it's more than that, okay? Like All Star Batman, okay? It's got 15 books. All Star Batman and Robin, that one's got 10 books. And it'll tell you how many books or comics that particular series has in the bottom of it. Like, let's see, what do we got? We'll go with Aquaman, okay? It'll say Aquaman, then it says 1962, 58 books. Aquaman, 1986, 5 books. Aquaman 1989, 5 books. Aquaman 1991, 13 books. And it's got all these series with all these different heroes in here, but it'll also tell you at the bottom how many, per books per that series, like Arkham Asylum, and then it goes dot dot dot, 6 books. Arrow, 60 books. Arrow the Dark Archer, 12 books. So with all these will tell you how many comics, how many books that particular series has. Okay, this one says Batman 66 from the year 1966, 74 books. So you can read that entire chapter in that particular run of those stories. Oops, I'm just punching stuff now. But anyways, it just goes on and on and on and on, and there's just tons of good stuff in here to read. And anyways, we'll go ahead and move along. And then like with this little icon, this is my DC. With this, basically, this is like your profile on DC, because you could interact with other people on the DC universe. You go ahead and click community, and community has just a bunch of different stuff in here. It's got the Watchtower, everything DC, community advanced. It has a suggestion box. It has Iceberg Lounge, where people post stuff, and you can go ahead and interact with each other. But now that you see how it looks on a phone, on an Android, my XZ2 right here, I want to show you what it's going to look like on a Roku. So if you have a streaming device at home, you could actually play this through your streaming device. And I want to show you exactly what it can do and what it looks like. So we're going to go in here. I normally scroll up. By the way, B Movie TV is a really great channel. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. And I'm speaking to other adults here. Okay, so DC Universe, the ultimate DC membership. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so right away it'll start talking. If you continue watching Watchmen, Tales of the Black Freighter, it's actually a pretty good little story. And then I got Super Friends. I've been watching Super Friends, and when I was a kid, I actually loved Super Friends. I mean, as a kid, that was a thing. But now that I'm older and I'm watching it again, it's like I got a bunch of questions. No, this doesn't make any sense. I mean, you as an adult, you see through a lot of stuff, but it still holds a lot of magic, and I absolutely love Super Friends. I've always loved DC. So down here, let's see, I'm on Justice League. I've read up to issue 11, and then we got Damage right here. And what we're gonna do with Damage is, because it's a comic, we're gonna go ahead and click on it, and I'm gonna show you exactly what this is all gonna look like. Okay, like autoplay. So we'll click on autoplay. Oh, autoplay's off. Oh, what's it doing? Okay, it's going through all the different modes. Let's see, landscape fit, panel mode. Okay, hold on, we're gonna try this from the beginning. Okay, autoplay. So I guess every 5 seconds it's supposed to move to a different part of the thingy. All right, let's see. That was me. I clicked that. Let's see what happens. Batman to Superman. I'm overhead. Dead man is on his way. Anyways, so let's see what the heck is going on. Okay, this is panel mode. This right here, you get the full panel, right? And you hit OK again. Panel mode off. So this is what you're getting right here. This is the landscape, and then you can scroll down. You can scroll back up. Panel mode on again. But how do I get? Oh, hold on. All right. Anyways, we're gonna get back to that. We're gonna look at the. We're gonna look at the app a little bit more. Okay, trading movies. Of course, we all know what trading movies means. Watch the DC Universe original stories. Harley Quinn, Titans, Doom Patrol, Young Justice, Outsiders, Swamp Things. And again, underneath all the titles, you're going to see how many seasons that has. That's the daily DC news and updates. Series. They got different series on here. But it's all DC. And of course, there's Linda Carter again. Love Linda Carter. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just can't get over Linda Carter. I'm sorry. Woo! Superboy, and then there's the George Reeves Superman. This is Keanu Reeves Constantine. These are the movies. And no, not every DC movie is on here. There's a lot of movies that aren't on here from DC, but there's plenty of movies on here, and I mean they're good. I mean, look, Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor's always made great movies. So view more, click on there. Superman, Batman, Apocalypse. There's a lot of good stuff in here. So anyways, I'm going to continue. This is now available in 4K. So yeah, they got stuff in here in 4K, which is good. Now we're going to go through here and we're going to start reading. Okay, so autoplay. Let's see if autoplay is working now. Or it could be that I don't know how to use autoplay. Okay, I'm gonna jump ahead. Ooh, cat. Okay. All right, let's see if autoplay kicks in. All right, never mind. Let's see. So we're gonna go backwards. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so you hit the start button, it'll bring up this other menu, panel mode. So we're gonna go into panel mode. Let's see if it moves around. All right, this is me moving it. So it looks like it's going from panel to panel, is what it's doing. So when you're done reading one, you just go ahead and click the arrow and it's going to move you to the next one. So we're going to hit the start button again. We're going to jump to page mode. Let's see what it looks like in page mode. Okay, so there's the entire page right there. And of course, if you're sitting as close to the TV as I am, you'll be able to read that and you should have no problem. So we're going to hit the start again. This is landscape fit. Okay, we're going to hit OK. So you can start at the top, and then what you can do is you can scroll down. Okay, we're going to hit start again. Browse. Okay, so this is going to break the entire comic book down, and then you can just go through it, I guess. All right, let's see. Star again. No star. Okay, so I hit the back button to get to browse. Now settings. Okay, autoplay loop. It says on, but I don't know why it's doing that. Auto time player says off. Panel transition speed. Replay the book when it ends. Oh wow. Okay, so that's basically what it's supposed to do. The whole purpose of this was just to show you what DC Universe looks like on your Roku. I don't have a Fire Stick. I don't have a Chromecast. I don't have a NVIDIA Shield, so I couldn't tell you what it looks like on those streaming devices, but this is what it looks like on a Roku. If you ain't got a Roku, you need a Roku. So DC Universe Classics, Aquaman, Amazon Attacks, Batman Under the Hood. Of course, there's Justice League, but my favorite, of course, is where did she go? Where is she? Oh, she's gone. She left me. She left me like Stephen Trevor. Woo! All right, guys. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you all have a Happy New Year. I'll see you soon. Peace.